Hey people, wanted to finish with this Polytechnical Museum, which is right now reconstructed. As you know, plenty of underground buried windows were found during the excavation. So this is the original view of the project. It's not even photographed because I don't know why, because it was like 1871. So maybe it's even older, but they dated it at least like this, and we have some plans that show the full ensemble of this building with these floor plans and stuff like this, and even a central part has a basement. But we ain't talking about the central part because it was the northern part that got excavated. This is the central part actually photographed in 1880s, and as we can see, both sides are empty and cleaned from some type of demolition, probably the previous building, is what I expect. So this is what actually it looks right now after the excavation. As you can see, I came to the site and it's right now closed, but the overall plan you've seen before, and so it's, right now it's supposed to be some type of arena. I don't know, people were gonna be sitting there and checking it out, so it's gonna be like a pedestrian bridge there and stuff like this. So this is how it looks from the side, and there we go with the central part also visible in the center of the building. And this is a northern wind, so this is how it looks during the excavation. People pictured and did all these buried floors, this general view of the excavation. And this is how it looks from below, from the side. So it's like very evident that something was buried there, and probably you've seen a bunch of pictures and a bunch of speculation of the building, and we can see only even some holes there. And on a general plan, we also see that some type of basement there, and there are some pictures from inside, and all those windows are bricked up. So I don't know, pictures from the sides also show some strangeness and stuff like this, and they even have 18-meter shafts there. So all the areas found to be with all those buried windows. So it's like to the side of this building there's a whole bunch of buildings, and all of them have very deep windows, and they right now looking like this on most of the building they used. And but you cannot even see the window because it's so deep. And so that, but it even looks very strange when a person is trying to sneak into this small construction that they used to just to close the view at those buried windows. You can't even see them. So it's like well, you can see them with the eye but not with the camera, because it's like reflecting the light. And the whole street is like this. I mean, all this Tartarian red brick here and there, and it's everywhere. So so the building in general plan looks like this. This is the central part that's now rebuilt, and on the photo you can see that when it was pictured the first time with a photograph, it also had buried windows, bricked up windows on the second and third floor on the side of the building, right? So this is also the area close to it. As you can see, a bunch of those facilities there with the buried windows, and even some walls of those demolished buildings are still standing, so you can see them. So it's like literally I was stunned by this, construction that I saw, because it looks like a house, but when you pass through this door you can see this is just a single wall of the previous house, and the house nearby also has buried windows. So it's like, well, wait a minute, what the heck is going on? Is it this not enough to say it's coincidence or something? It's not a coincidence. It's like, it's a system, because it's repeatable, and all those constructions look the same, pretty much the same style, pretty much the same technique and stuff like this. So I have a bunch of abandoned and reconstructed buildings everywhere, and also you can see that they have something underground there, and every building in that area also has underground buried windows. Very strange, you know, indeed. If you try to check them out, they're like really deep there, really deep. So this is a system. So it's not like only this Polytechnical Museum has it. So look at the side, those buried window, bricked up windows there. So this is the general view from the southern part, and this is the building that I actually entered to check it out. Maybe we were wrong. Maybe these are just basement floors, and so well they look strange from the side. They already look like windows that are bricked up, and in case this is the bar or karaoke bar also this in the line, but you know I wasn't there for karaoke, so I went inside the restaurant to check out the windows, and I saw the bricked up windows. So it's like very evident, very evident. I walked around in the cafe to check the general view, but you know everything was reconstructed by those windows are evident. So these are the windows. Right now they have small holes that they use for not for water not to flood in, of course, because if you have those windows are in a regional way, they could be, you know, all this rainwater would be dropping inside the cafe. So what they use right now is ancient construction, the same type as the Polytechnical Museum. As you can see, it's the same type of architecture, and it's like 50 meters from it, in fact, so it's not like very far. Okay, all those arches look the same as we just saw on the picture from the Polytechnical Museum. If you walk out, you also see that the reconstruction of course changes the outside view, and you won't see it. Okay, but in fact very interesting example, very interesting Polytechnical Museum. It's not a lot lower, as you can see, it's like little decrease of altitude here, but it's not deeper than what we see during the excavation. So it's like the same level, pretty much the same level. So this kind of proves that a whole bunch of this area is buried. This is what we see also in Washington DC when we got these recent pictures of excavation and the reconstruction of visitor area, and as we can see, those slurry walls are holding on all those amounts of soil. But what doesn't work here is the central part. Is obviously looks very interesting because something is inside there and they're hiding it from us. And what they did is just, you know, poured all this concrete on the slurry walls and using it just to hide all those underground facilities. But of course they could have it since the Cold War. But now, can you explain how could they, you know, build this whole area, you know, all this stuff? Then it was built in 17 and 1800s. So, and we don't see also any pictures except like the one that's showing no dome on, and dome was reconstructed, could be reconstructed because the building could be built a lot earlier. So all these visitor areas right now, huge underground level. So, and this goes all the way to what we saw in Paris during the market reconstruction, and the same type of slurry walls hiding what inside of the city, all those undergrounds that Paris is filled with. So yeah, Paris has lots of undergrounds, and so I imagine that down there below the White House we can also find a bunch of them. So why would they you know, make all this construction, the stupid construction? And to see those pictures in high resolution, you have to pay like I don't know, $500 or something like this. Well, whatever, the amount of money is not like very expensive, but it doesn't give you any guarantee that you can find what you can find. So thanks a lot for watching, and see you later. Subscribe to this new channel, probably find more decent information, and see you later, guys.